So yesterday morning, after we've made this big decision to try to sell our house and go to Europe for 3.5 months without knowing what the next step is, I started feeling very questioning the decision and just not necessarily doubting it, but just thinking, well, what if we did make the wrong decision? What if it's a mistake? What if this isn't what God wants us to do? What if this is not going to work out? And so I was really wrestling with it and just feeling a whole bunch of fear and anxiety. And so I just said to God in the morning, I said, God, I need a sign today that what we did is the right thing, and that this is what you want us to do. And so went on with the rest of my day, had kind of another just frustrating professional experience where you're like, okay, I have to learn this new skill set, and always hard to realize that, but also exciting to say, okay, I can do this. And then I had to go to a pastor's lunch. Well, by this time I'm feeling scared and insecure and afraid that I made the wrong decision about going to Europe. I'm feeling like I'm not very good at my job, and now I have to go hang out with a bunch of other pastors at the Christian school. So even though I wanted to do anything but, I just said, okay, you'll get through this too. So I went and I got to sit with my daughter, and so I thought, if all else, I'll just sit and talk with my daughter. I met some different pastors and some of the other students, saw a lot of them. And we toured the school and saw lots of the different kids that I know. And then at one point the choir, I think grade 5, maybe 4 or 5 choir, came in, and they sang a song. And while they're singing the song, I started getting all these kind of shivers. I get shivers when I sense the presence of the Spirit, and so I was getting kind of these shivers. I'm like, wow, it's like really impacting me. And I'm like, God, what are you trying to say? And they just kept singing, and then by the time they got to the chorus, I was like, wow, this is really having an impact on me. And God, why are you trying to do this? What is this about? And then all of a sudden I remembered that in the morning I said, God, I need an affirmation that what we're doing is the right thing. And the song they sang was The Voice of Truth. And so the words of the verse go, oh, what I would do to have the kind of faith it takes to climb out of this boat I'm in onto the crashing waves, to step out of my comfort zone into the realm of the unknown where Jesus is, and he's holding out his hand. And by the time when they sang this line, I was like feeling pretty overwhelmed and this strong sense of tears coming on. I'm sitting in this pastor's lunch with these grade 4 students singing this song. And it says, but the waves are calling out my name, and they laugh at me, reminding me of all the times I've tried before and failed. The waves, they keep on telling me time and time again, boy, you'll never win, you'll never win. And then it goes on, and the chorus says, at the voice of truth, tells me a different reason. If you don't know the song, listen to it. If you're struggling and wrestling with some decision or element of your life, ask God to give you a sign, and don't be surprised if you're sitting in a strange situation and start crying because you're overwhelmed by the power and the presence of the Lord. Have a great day.